All right, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Thespian coming at you with a new one. And today we have some pretty crazy news coming from us from Capcom. So Capcom decided to just say, hey, let's go ahead and show these guys, we still exist. So they showed the super cryptic countdown clock on Capcom's website. Everyone's going crazy. Everyone's saying different things of what it could be. What are they gonna announce? Are they gonna announce some game, like some news, like whatever? Now, I'd just like to point out like the timing of this announcement. Like, we're literally on the eve of SNK's release of King of Fighters 15, and Capcom's like, nah, we're best girl. We're gonna remind them that whatever SNK is doing, it doesn't matter. We got the big guns. Capcom best girl. Basically, those are the vibes I get. It's just very funny, the timing of it. It's like really like taking away SNK's mojo. But regardless, this is pretty big news. Like, people have been going crazy over on Twitter on what it could be. You get like some of the like obvious names. Like, Capcom really just recycles like 3 IPs, but from all of the different things it could be, I kind of boiled it down to 3 that I think are probably the most likely to come true, given of what we know from Capcom's leaked list of projects, as well as timing and coincidence involving other news. So I bottled it down to 3. Like I said, it could be anything. There's no guarantee that these 3 I'm about to cover are gonna be what's gonna be announced, but like I said, it's fun to guess. So before we begin this video, just like to say, give this video a like, share, and subscribe. Help support the channel, and follow me on Twitch, where we broke this down live. Now, for my MEGAMAN Legends 3, Darkstalkers, and Power Stone fans, you can go ahead and make your way down to the comments and console yourselves there, because yeah, come on. Like, we know it's not any of those 3. But the first announcement I think this is most likely gonna be is probably Resident Evil news. So people have already said that the font on the website looks, let me see. The font on the website looks pretty much like the Resident Evil font for like the latest Resident Evil games. We all know that Capcom's been working on RE4 remake for a long time, and it was one of the games that was on the leaked list of Capcom projects. So it wouldn't surprise me they come out and say Resident Evil 4. Some people might say, does Resident Evil 4 deserve like this amount of hype, this amount of like traction? And it's like, I gotta remind people, I might be a boomer now, but Resident Evil 4 is one of the greatest games of all time, and it changed the landscape of gaming a good bit when it dropped. So I feel like a countdown might be warranted. Like, hey, RE4, y'all remember this? And the fact that most of the remakes for the Resident Evil games have been really good, I'd say it kind of warrants a countdown. I believe there is also an anniversary date coming up soon for Resident Evil. Y'all can let me know down in the comments. So Resident Evil, definitely a big contender of what this news might be. Like I said, it's gonna be RE4. I doubt it's gonna be anything else. Who knows? But like I said, I'm down for RE4. It's a game we know is a thing and is going to be released at some point, but who knows? We might get it soon. The next one that I think might be probable, and it's probably the, in my opinion, lamest one out of the bunch, is an acquisition announcement. So I've already talked about the whole state of gaming on all these companies buying off these dev teams. Like, you have Microsoft pulling the biggest gaming deal in quite some time with acquiring Activision Blizzard. I also made a video that will be released on the channel soon, so keep an eye out on that, on how it might affect fighting games and just gaming as a whole. Bungie was just bought out by PlayStation like a week or 2 ago, so a lot of acquisition news has been happening. Capcom has been on the radar for acquisition for a while. They always have these exclusive deals for their games. I mean, if we're talking about Xbox side of things, remember Dead Rising was an Xbox exclusive. Street Fighter 5 at launch was a PS4 and PC exclusive, and it still is to this day. Now, the acquisition rumor is that Microsoft is buying out Capcom, which I don't think is probable. Like I said, there is a relationship there with Capcom and Microsoft, but if they were to be acquired, it would most likely be Sony acquiring Capcom, as they're both Japanese-based companies, and they already have prior relationship with SF5. Like, if Microsoft really does acquire Capcom and they make SF5, like they make SF6 console exclusive or whatever, like that's the biggest L in my opinion for Sony. Like, you already established like exclusivity, quote unquote, for Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 6 is just around the corner, just for y'all to be like, nah, we'll pass on it, because a lot of people buy Street Fighter. Like, you know, we talk about the FGC, the super competitive, sweaty side of things here, but like Street Fighter's a big name. It's just like Mortal Kombat. Like, people will buy Street Fighter because people know Street Fighter. So I'd say that'd be the biggest L on Sony's part. But like I said, that is a big rumor, and usually with an acquisition rumor might even lead to an announcement. Maybe they bring back a project from the past that they worked on, or maybe they just announce some ports or something. So definitely big news. Like I said, this is the one I hope doesn't come true, but big possibility given how the landscape of gaming is now. And speaking of the third one, and I hope this is the one that comes true personally. Speaking of SF6, the biggest one is this is going to be Street Fighter 6 official reveal. Now, there's a lot of merit to this one too. Just like Resident Evil 4 or a new Resident Evil project, is the time frame of this announcement is in the finals of Capcom Cup. So in Capcom Cup, for those that don't know, that's where they reveal the next big balance update for the following year, and also it's where they reveal the next Street Fighter game. So in USF4 they revealed Street Fighter 5, and since then that's where they revealed their biggest update changes, the start of each season. The timing fits so perfectly. Like, we've been knowing that Street Fighter 5 is ending. I believe that the final balance update for Street Fighter 5 is in March, so it's literally right around the corner. And we've been knowing SF6 is coming sometime soon. We don't know when, but the fact that this fits right into the finals of Capcom Cup kind of makes you think, yeah, this is definitely Street Fighter 6. Now, like I said, this all might be wrong. Who knows? It may be just like a new Power Stone game. Who knows? You know, it's really up in the air, but I think SF6 is probably the most logical of the three, in my opinion, given that Capcom Cup's right there. Street Fighter 5 is legit ending, big balance patches, just big updates in general. Like, yeah, and it is a big game to announce. Like, Street Fighter is a large IP. Like, you know, regardless of how you feel about the current Street Fighter 5, like, Street Fighter is fighting games. Like it is a big milestone every single time one is launched. So SF6 is definitely a huge update and definitely deserves a countdown for that. Now, who knows when Street Fighter 6 will be launched? I would assume probably the next year. But like I said, SF6, dude, I hope it's true. Please don't let it be Microsoft buying Capcom. Please, like, let it be SF6. But those are the three that I believe are the most probable news from this countdown. It's either a new Resident Evil project, acquisition news, or this is Street Fighter 6. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Or do you think any of those three that I discussed are gonna be true, or do you think it's some other project? Definitely let me know in the comments below. Also, feel free to give this vid a like, share, and subscribe. Help support the channel, and follow me on Twitch, where we did this live at twitch.tv/thespianlive. Like I said, Power Stone, Darkstalkers, and Mega Man Legends fans, I'm sorry. I know for a fact this is for you, but hey, who knows? You can join in on the celebration no matter what it is. All right, so appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Take care.